it now. You asked me?
Here snitching, they with the rat pack. Hit them with the chopper, that's the rat trap. Find them.
Quit money, won't see you at the top. I sell felons for the.
Yeah, big can barely get out.
Morning. You really were asleep.
Okay, good job.
She got a slim body, when she poke it out there, that's still fat to me, I'm tripping. If that ass jump in the ocean, I'm swimming. If that ass go up in the air, then I'm flying.
Alright now, it ain't that funny.
Okay, is that your business? That's fine with your broke ass. You go buy it for me? You go buy it?
Yo, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
He shoot a shot, no hezzy. Let him in, cause that nigga be bready. Like, he a
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet.
Who the fuck dropped my soda?
I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times.
Who are you feeling like?
Bro, I was
Who are you feeling like?
I was literally just
Who are you feeling like?
Say the joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Potato.
Potato who?
Potato chicken.
My niece is a psychopath.
Why y'all was late though, DJ?
Bro, what?
She ready. My face is like a wedding. Don't you gon' pop shit while you hezzy.
Beat it. I see the steaks, then it up and let him eat it. If he a much hashtag, no, I need it. Shake that out and just throw it back.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall. Boom. But I had a praying grandmother.
Ain't got a dad, but I'm still a Harley. Treated like a fool, oh yeah. A lot of shit to prove, oh yeah.
Blow, kaboom. Please, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka.
Can't ask me for shit, you know they ain't hear my motherfucking drink. 50s look like my cup is paint, yeah. Go to the bank and pull out the francs, I put out cologne.
And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money.
When I walk by, they be staring cause it's too thick. When I walk by, they be staring cause it's too thick. When I walk by, they be staring cause it's...
And you know you got asthma, you couldn't find your pump and you almost had an asthma attack. Don't tell them what we do.
Get with it. Get with it. Get with it. I said get with it. Get with it. Yeah, get with it. Get with it. Get with it. Stand up. Up. Get up, Ryan. Get up. Get up. Now you want to slap box, right?
Why you pull my leg?
Get up. Get up. I'm just I'm itching to hurt you, man.
But get your ass up.
Get up. Get up. Why you not getting up? Why you not getting up? You thought you had yourself when you was kicking me? Why you not getting up? Get up. Get up. Get up. Get you some more round too.
Get up.
No.
Boy, get up. Boy, get up.
Come on. You wasting my time, bro. You wasting.
Yeah, my pocket's so swole, yeah, hit the pole, yeah. I ain't tryna cuff, yeah, I'm tryna fuck, yeah.
Hey, Pound Town, yeah.
Bitch, you got a fucking mental illness issue. You're mental. You are fucked up. Don't even record me.
About to rub shit all in my mama's
Sink. And I got a fake shit turd too.
I got my
Fake shit turd.
I can't forget this.
Mama, somebody made a mess in here, Mama. Mama, somebody made a mess.
What the fuck?
No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Please. I'm sorry.
You don't have the much assignments mentally wrong. You're fighting mental illness. I'm convinced you got a fucking mental illness issue. You're mental. You are fucked up. Don't even record me.
No, please. No.
My body right, he rub up on my titties. Call me Mrs. Taffy, baby. He show up and get the business.
It's your birthday, look good on your birthday. Chanel for your birthday, Van Cleef for your
I can't cheat. I can't cheat. I cannot cheat. I found love. You don't understand that.
I don't know why it's so hard for our generation to accept that not telling your friends all of your business does not make you a bad friend or a fake friend. And the only reason I'm bringing up that this might be a generational thing is because the women that have instilled in me to shut your mouth, shut your mouth, shut your mouth are my mom, my aunts, my godmom. They're the ones that taught me, like, Just because I'm best friends with these other women does not mean I tell everybody everything all the time. And that doesn't make me a bad friend. It just means I understand boundaries, privacy, and the power of kind of just waiting and seeing how things play out before you open up your mouth and speak on them. I feel like I've seen a lot of my peers think that they have to get approval from their friends to do everything. Like when they're talking to a new guy, like, let me tell like my friend, and then, then your friend starts giving you unwarranted advice. Like, I don't think you should do this with him at this time and this, that, and the third. And then you get pissed off, but it's like, technically it's your fault because in the first place, you could have kept that to yourself. And all you really could have told your friend is, I'm talking to a new person, not when you did this with him, when you did that with him, what you're planning on doing at what time. No, too much. Let's work on boundaries. Because withholding information is not the same thing as lying or keeping a secret. Let me repeat that. Withholding information is not the same thing as lying or keeping a secret. Sometimes you're just protecting your business. Sometimes you're just letting stuff play out and you're letting yourself have something. Sometimes if it's a relationship, you're letting you and your partner experience that relationship and not needing this extra approval from others to make it more real. It's just between y'all, and that's what makes it real. So next time you open up your mouth and you just feel like you have to tell your friends everything or else you're being fake, know that that's not the truth, and that you might want to try out next time you talk to somebody, just keeping things to yourself and letting stuff play out. And you can tell your friend, yeah, I've been seeing somebody. But do they need to know what happens on every single date? No, maybe that's just a story for you and
Jesus, what's going on? I can never understand what's...
Silly Caucasian girl likes to play with samurai swords.
The Black Confusion.
If you're having a discussion with a black person and they say the word okay more than twice consecutively, you in trouble. One okay is fine. Okay. Okay. Two okays is a warning. Okay. Okay. Or okay. Okay. But we're done after that because the next step is I said okay. Or even worse.
Beware of black people and stay away from them. They are not good people is one of the first things that my mom was told when she came to this country. I am a first-generation immigrant child. My parents came here back in 1993 after the Somali War. My parents came here as refugees and they were taught the ways of the Americans by white people who were helping them stay in hotels, giving food, shelter, etc., etc. My mom told me a lot of things that the guides would tell them. They would say, these people, they're black, they get into a lot of crimes. I wouldn't suggest that you mess around with them. One day my mom was taking a permit class and just like the jail yard, the black people were together, the Mexicans were together, the Africans were with the Africans, the Asians with the Asians, whatever. And as the instructor was talking about, driving and on the road, she said, just make sure that you're paying attention. And for you, she pointed to the Asians and said, don't laugh when you're driving. Don't smile.
Yeah. I'm auditioning to be the first black TikToker for the Hype House. I mean, I can sing. Fly me to the moon. I can also dance. Didn't even notice the punches that you roll with. And I'm an actor, so get out.
Driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy.
You know, black people.
No. Another thing about this, I'm black, but I don't like ghetto black people debate that's kind of annoying me. Everything they're saying is.
Okay, therapist hat off. Healer, you know, all that stuff. Hat off, right? So don't judge me for that. You know, let her be who she is. You niggas really get me tight with this whole, you know, I'm black and I'm sophisticated and I don't rock with that side. And it's like, you niggas can't have duality, right? You could throw, if I could throw a lace front over these locks, you know what I'm saying? I could make my hair straight, curly, you know, or kinky. Why I can't have duality in my personality to be able to be like, oh, I'm sophisticated and I'm ratchet. You know what I'm saying? You can have both. I don't know why, you know, and this don't speak for everybody, but a lot of black people, so you see, I'm tight right now, right? A lot of black people get into the, like, these jobs and they feel like they gotta be super sophisticated when they get certain titles and they gotta operate a certain type of way, which is cool, right? Because if you're a doctor, you should be professional. Professional doesn't mean white, though. You niggas get into these positions and you start acting like Samantha, right? And all of a sudden, Shaniqua, you too good for her, right? Which whole time, yeah, Samantha might get you out of jail, but Shaniqua, the one that's gonna bang to make sure that it never happens again, right? Like, it makes me so upset because, like, when people like myself, you know, I'm a real nigga. So I don't care what position I'm in. I don't care if I'm a therapist. I don't care if I was a doctor or a lawyer. I'm a be who I am, right? So if I wear gold teeth, I'm wearing gold teeth. You know what I'm saying? If I operate a certain type of way, I operate a certain type of way. Just because you get, you know, you get some money, you get a title, and them people rock with you a little bit heavier than they used to. Because they ain't rock with you when you was wearing them Dickies, but they rock with you when you wear, you know, the suits, right? When you get over there, y'all tend to exclude everybody over here like you're too good for them. And these is your people. These are the people who, you know, unfortunately, gonna love you regardless. Because that's, black people love to love people regardless. And y'all be throwing dirt on them because, oh, I don't do that. Y'all too ghetto. Y'all listen to Sexy Red. First of all, Sexy Red makes great music, right? When you want to throw your ass in a circle. So I don't understand. And y'all also feel like when you do get these positions, you got to forget about that. I used to go to therapy, do therapy in the morning, and I used to throw music showcases, and one of the segments was Twerk Break. Like, balance. Y'all know y'all can have more than one personality, right? Y'all know y'all can be, you know, we all have contradictions. We're people, so you can have multiple sides of yourself. But y'all like to cut off that side because it's a little too ghetto, or you think it's a little too ghetto. Whole time Samantha be asking you to say the word nigga just because she wants to, you know, ooh, it gets me so excited, right? They want you to do all this black slang when you get over there, but whole time you too good for the cookout. Find somebody else to play with. So let me get out. You know what I'm saying? Let me put my stuff back on. Y'all have a good day.
People's opinion on black girls who have white friends. Let me elaborate. So obviously I grew up in private school. I went to public school. I was in the gifted program. There were maybe like 3 girls total who were black in that program, and story for another day. But anywho, I oftentimes found myself being friends with a lot of white people. It was never by any intentions though. Also, all of my best friends now, I've known them literally since
3rd grade when I transferred schools. But with that being said, one look at my Instagram page and you would think I was a lost sister. But that doesn't reflect my friend circle groups now, my friend groups literally throughout the year. I almost want to like wipe my entire Instagram page because it really looks like that. I'm no way, any shape or form, like a self-hating black girl. Like I have an entire series about it. I've been talking about like black issues for years. When I'm walking down the street though, I cannot help to think that I could possibly be looking like one of those girls, those black girls that purposely tried to be as far away as they can from their own community. And if you know my page and if you know everything that I stand for, and if you literally know me, I am not that type at all. But does any other black girl struggle with this? And I know this is an extremely vulnerable topic. I haven't posted on Instagram in forever, but I almost want to like just do a whole wipe down and just like, because it really does look like that. And I'm really not one of the...
If we were really from Africa, America would have never told you. I mean, what's the point of taking someone's last name, taking mother away from daughter, taking son away from father, making sure they can't speak their language, making sure they don't know their culture? If you're just going to turn around and tell them the exact location where they're from in the first place, it just makes no sense. What makes sense is telling them they're from somewhere else so they won't connect to their actual land and heritage and culture. Think about it. Peace to the God.
Didn't think you'd ever stoop so low. Getting with the only girl you know.
I'm so tired of people coming on this app, coming to my page, telling me what I am. Like, girl, do you know me? What does black even look like? Do I have to look like you? But yes, I am African American. My father is, so therefore that makes me black. I know that may offend some people, but I really don't care. None of my white counterparts look at me and say, oh, she's white, we're gonna treat her differently. No, they treat me as a black woman. I've always experienced and lived my life as a black woman living in the US. But for the sake of Black History Month, as African Americans, we need to be focusing on more important issues versus telling people, oh, you don't look black enough, or you're too light, you're too dark. Like, we need to be focusing on how we are going to bring our community together and build generational wealth for African Americans. I actually left the US in 2021. I moved to Dubai. I live in Belgium. One thing I can say is that Americans are so obsessed with race, trying to tell you what you are and what you're not. My page is all about travel and my experience living abroad. So I was talking about my experience being black in Dubai, and I got all these comments. Happy Black History Month.
The sweeter the juice. How many times will it lie for you think you know what's the truth? I know just how I got it. Can I get it with you? I know just why I talk about myself like I do.
The older I get, the more I understand why as black women we are so vocal about our self-love and successes. Do you know what they say about us? Like, do you know what the research says about black women? Despite being highly educated, we earn the least, we're disproportionately single, we have the highest divorce rate, we face the highest risk of maternal death, and as entrepreneurs, we receive 0.4% of all VC funding. That's not even a full percent. This is why black women celebrate every single win. Because against all odds, we're getting the promotion, we're negotiating fair pay, we're in beautiful relationships, we're delivering healthy babies, we're raising capital. Black women aren't magical because we say so, we're magical because the world constantly tells us we can't or we shouldn't, and somehow we do. I'm just...
Side eye. Side eye.
Men hyping each other up.
Yeah, the echo, the echo, the echo. Hit the echo. Hit the echo, my nigga, hit the echo. Yeah, hit the echo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time.
Alright y'all, so today I'm going to be doing an unboxing. I received a couple items from Black TikTok and I never actually opened them. First box, okay, I actually did see this stuff. They sent me a sweater. Let me see. A sweater. I think it's going to fit me. Oh, so cute. And they also sent a water bottle. It says Black TikTok, don't look at my nails. Now this one I actually had no idea what it was. It says it's a bash cake. So I'm just gonna unravel it. Alright, so I finally got it open. And y'all, I think it's a giant chocolate like cupcake. Hold on, this is real chocolate. Whoa.
I'm at you. Hey, what on yellow bones? I don't want no black bitch. I'm already black, I don't need no black.
Unless I make it bounce. Miami, Tennessee, or Surrey Keys, I make it bounce. Every single thing gon' pop out when I'm in the town. She must have graduated, only seen her in a gown. I push up on the she pull every face except a frown. Did a show in Canada, I'm turning dollars.
And I'm really not trying to vindicate the niggas that be like, oh, you're emotional as hell, you must be on your period. However, bitch, and I'm mainly talking just for me. Sometimes when I wipe and I do that check and I see blood, bitch, the wheels start turning. Things start making sense. My prior actions for the past week just start.
What? Hey fam, you moving food here or something?
Nah man, I live here cuz. What, you moving food here?
Only if that food's jollof rice. I live here, bro.
What? Say swear, bruv, I moved here like a couple weeks back.
Oh, is it? Bro, I thought I was the only brother in this hood, bro.
Oh, Roger. I didn't think we was gonna have this problem here.
Of course we'll have this problem here. Blacks are bloody everywhere these days.
Oh, it looks like they're plotting something. What are they saying?
Hold up, I can lip read. He said murder, drug dealing, crime. Bro, I literally solved world hunger and I have enough money to live here, bro. What about you?
Fair enough, bruv. I just finished uni, bruv. I had to do a little degree in cancer research. Turns out I found the cure.
And more murder.
No! This is you living though?
Yeah, it's over there, my boy.
Over there?
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's not a target us, baby. We're gonna have to move again.
Oh, Derek, I don't like it. I'm gonna piss my fucking pants.
Yeah, I've been up.
So what are you saying? You free right now?
Yeah, bro, I ain't got shit to do.
Well, bruv, I got some coins in it. Let's roll strip club.
I need to put on some new garms to get some booty juice on them.
Bruv, £100 JD voucher link in bio.
Got Ben off live for Black Love TikTok.
For hateful behavior. Hey man, when it comes to me and my friends, we just like to joke with each other. We just talk about each other. We say anything like P-head ass, big head ass. See, watch this. Fire, oh, bubble head ass, oh, round head ass, emoji head ass.
Who little girl you?
You said what about my seatbelt?
I had to ask you
my seatbelt tight. Oh, muscle head ass.
I had to ask whose daughter this is, man.
My seatbelt suffocated.
Daughter.
You say what?
Lost their daughter.
Little chin hair.
Lost their daughter.
Ain't got no chin hair. See, that's what I mean, bro. You feel me? So I don't know why y'all, ain't no hateful speech. This is what we do, man. Yeah, man. So hit the link in the bio and check out some of the links I got in my bio, man.
Stick, you got to call me, Stick. I'm fucking losing my fucking mind.
My grandson don't know shit about me. I told him, I said, boy, if I tell you some shit about me, it will blow your fucking head what I used to do back in the day. This motherfucker gonna tell me, Granddad, I give you $30 if you just give me my phone. That way I won't even have to worry about cutting the yard. I said, you give me $30. But I still want my motherfucking yard cut. I don't give a damn about no money. It's the goddamn, it's the principle. If you can't keep your promise to me, you're a liar to me. I can't trust you. I don't even want you in my house taking the shit because I'd be too scared your turd gonna be bigger than mine. And if I see some skid marks in that bitch, I'm coming to get you. You gotta get the fuck up out of here. No, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, so the first lady in this video, y'all heard what she said. She want to move out of TikTok. She want to move out of the U.S. if TikTok is getting banned. And the second lady is actually talking about moving, whether it gets banned or not. She and her family are already planning on moving. And honestly, what I have to say to that is I don't blame them at all. I honestly do not blame them. It seems like I just posted a video on the TikTok ban, how it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what is going on with the U.S. government, but it's a mess. Yeah, I honestly do not blame them for wanting to move out of this country. I honestly thought the same thing. Like, if TikTok is getting banned here, why not just move away? But obviously we have to be realistic about things. Not everybody could just pick up and move, you know, just because the country is literally moving backwards. But yeah, I feel like, is there not any way for us to change the way things are going? I don't know if a lot of you are into politics or, you know, involved in that stuff. I feel like maybe that could be part of the solution. Like, a lot more people, especially in social media, actual role models, you know, need to get into these things and make changes for the people, because right now it seems like none of our problems are being dealt with. Inflation, living paycheck to paycheck, like tons of people, you know, just struggling. So many other crises going on, and nobody up there, you know, up in DC, the Congress and the Senate, nobody's doing anything about it. Instead, they want to ban a social media app, you know? So it's like, what could we do to change this? Let me know in the comments what y'all think.
Any black girls trying to figure out why black men don't like black women, I think I got an answer for you. I'm Ruquan, senior at Harvard, studying black history, and I grew up around black love, grew up in Washington, D.C., which is Chocolate City. So I felt and seen black love at every level, you know, in the hood, in the schools, you know, in office, in the businesses, on the street, whatever it is. And I come to Harvard and I experience something really different, where there's this war between black men and black women that's like, the black women hate the black men, the black men, some of them stay away from the black women to get a white girl or whatever. I realize what's happening is these two groups of people are not actually talking to each other. These two groups of people are listening to stories from their parents, and they're also experiencing things from each other, but they're not actually sitting down and having a conversation about their desires, about their fears. And since they're not doing that, it's going to be extremely difficult to arrive at a place where love can exist like this. Because a part of love requires intimacy and vulnerability. Vulnerability is about taking off the clothes, being free, being open, letting it be known and letting it be shown, sharing how you truly feel. Intimacy is about both parties doing that and then coming close together. If there is no vulnerability and intimacy, it's difficult for love to be experienced. It's not just that black women want a husband. It's not just that black men want a wife. Black men want to be loved and black women want to be loved, just like white women want to be loved and white men want to be loved. But here's the thing, you only are going to be loved if you're both vulnerable and intimate, because that's the way that someone has an opportunity to truly pat you up where you're broken, kiss you where you hurt, and things of that nature. So what I'm saying is, like, it's a lot of people asking, like, oh, who's gonna love me? Who's gonna love me? They don't love me, he don't love me, she don't love me. But that same person is typically not willing to go and say, hey, I want to be loved. Here's where I'm broken. Here's where I hurt. Here's what I'm afraid of. Can you help me? And I think if that happens, then the outcomes will be better for both black men and black women. So many black girls trying to figure out why black men don't like black women. I think I got an answer for you. I'm Ruquan, senior at Harvard, studying black history, and I grew up around black love, grew up in Washington, D.C., which is Chocolate City. So I felt and seen black love at every level, you know, in the hood, in the schools, you know, in office, in the businesses, on the street, whatever it is. And I come to Harvard and I experience something really different, where there's this war between black men and black women that's like, the black women hate the black men, the black men, some of them stay away from the black women to get a white girl or whatever. I realize what's happening is these two groups of people are not actually talking to each other. These two groups of people are listening to stories from their parents, and they're also experiencing things from each other, but they're not actually sitting down and having a conversation about their desires, about their fears. And since they're not doing that, it's going to be extremely difficult to arrive at a place where love can exist like this. Because a part of love requires intimacy and vulnerability. Vulnerability is about taking off the clothes, being free, being open, letting it be known and letting it be shown, sharing how you truly feel. Intimacy is about both parties doing that and then coming close together. If there is no vulnerability and intimacy, it's difficult for love to be experienced. It's not just that black women want a husband. It's not just that black men want a wife. Black men want to be loved and black women want to be loved. Just like white women want to be loved and white men want to be loved. But here's the thing. You only are going to be loved if you're both vulnerable and intimate, because that's the way that someone has an opportunity to truly patch you up where you're broken, kiss you where you hurt, and things of that nature. So what I'm saying is, like, it's a lot of people asking, like, oh, who's gonna love me? Who's gonna love me? They don't love me. He don't love me. She don't love me. But that same person is typically not willing to go and say, hey, I want to be loved. Here's where I'm broken. Here's where I hurt. Here's what I'm afraid of. Can you help me? And I think if that happens, then the outcomes will be better for both black men and black women.
Yo, I got hecka bands. That's the last thing.
Yeah, you heard you was gonna diss me. What hat? Bands.
Yo, so fake. You made of plastic.
Oh.
As a black woman, I'm afraid to admit I will probably never beat the allegations of being an angry black woman.
What it feels like to be black. Part 1. Number 1. When you enter a store, people always gotta look at you twice. Like they turn, and then they look at you, and then they turn, and they look at you again. Like you ain't seen me the first time. Like do I look weird to you? Number 2. When we see a white person, we automatically just nod our head down. Like it's like an instinct. Number 3. We season everything. It don't matter what it is. It could be broccoli. We season it. Last but not least, we got number 4. If we see one black person running, just know every other black person is gonna be running too. Like that's just common sense.
I need love, I can't vanish, it's the truth. I get love from everybody, not the love I get from you, brother.
Let me tell y'all something. When y'all see me with my bag and my keys walking towards the elevator, all requests, comments, and concerns are gonna wait until I get to my house. Okay, when you hear this, and baby, I just be jingling. I mean, jingling like I'm picking up a child from daycare through that office. When you hear that sign, baby, I'm going home. This is not the time to, oh, hey, Dakota, can I? Oh, hey, babe, no, you may not. No, you may not. Because I've been up in this office for 6 hours. And you had time to discuss whatever you are about to discuss with me. Babe, office hours are closed. Okay? I'm leaving. I have my bag. I have my... Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Like, I'm ready to go. I'm leaving. You missed your opportunity. Back up. Like, read the signs.
When you're on a budget.
Why are you always wearing black?
Well, it's to remind you that if you mess with me, I'm already dressed for your funeral, darling.
Get your bitch back down. I'ma get your whole man down. WWE SmackDown. Yeah.
Dreams, baby, get you and me. It's time to boss up.
This is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Me! It's me! Me! It's probably not me.
Colorism. So growing up in the South, I can relate to this because colorism thrives in the southern U.S. states. It thrives, okay? And one thing I realized after spending time like up north a little bit and in other areas, like Mexico or whatever, They love some dark-skinned women in Mexico, all right? Or like in New Jersey, like spots like that. But in the South, growing up a dark-skinned woman, or even just being a dark-skinned woman, period, today, not even just growing up, but being a dark-skinned woman, it might not be true. It might not be you. Like, we're just now getting love, and it's still hard for us to be shown love today. Color.
You know, black people.
Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux. Bien sûr que dès que je vais ouvrir la bouche pour donner mon avis, on va dire que je suis imbu de ma personne, que je parais hautaine et que oh mais attention, pourquoi tu nous agresses? Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux. Bien sûr que je suis dans la catégorie urbaine pour les marques. Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux. Bien sûr que je suis partie d'un côté d'inclusivité et de diversité. Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux. Bien sûr que la plupart de mon audience n'est pas située en France. Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux. Bien sûr que des personnes de ma communauté auront quelque chose à redire sur mes cheveux, ma façon de parler, ma façon de m'exprimer, la personne avec qui je sors, etc., etc. Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux. Bien sûr qu'à un moment donné, il y aura toujours quelqu'un pour me dire de rentrer chez moi. Et ce sera toujours les mêmes personnes qui vont jamais comprendre que c'est pas parce que la Guadeloupe c'est à 8000 km que vous ne l'avez pas colonisée. Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux et je suis en couple mixte. Bien sûr que tout le monde aura quelque chose à redire sur ça. Je suis une femme noire sur les réseaux sociaux et bien évidemment que quand je vais donner la même énergie qu'on me donne en commentaire, je serai trop ghetto, trop agressive.
You're weird! You're weird as fuck. Like, you're so fucking weird. Why the fuck do you act like...
So tell me when you realized that the bar is way too low for men.
Alright, story time. So one of my friends had a fucked up ass week. I said, alright, cool, no problem. Come over. We're gonna talk about it. Come over, talk about it, get everything squared away. Boom, she come over, cook, everything. She come over, I cook, you know what I'm saying? She get wine, laugh, joke, everything like that, so on and so forth. So skip time ahead. She went to the room with a casemate, sat back and chilled, dashing up. I clean up the kitchen. Come into the room, she fucking naked. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, well, I mean, I kind of figured the fact, after I ate, this is the way I can, blah, blah. I said, no, sweetheart, we're not doing them type of games. Nah, get your ass up, get yourself dressed, and you about to roll. Like, nah, don't get me wrong. I said, you cute and everything, but understand this, Slim, pussy don't run me. My dick don't run me. Like, that's not how this works. Like, don't sit here and subjectify yourself because I cook for you that you gotta give me sex. No, that's not how this works. I wanted you to basically sit here and vent and talk, and it's like, it's fucked up the fact that women think the fact that do shit like that. And like, because they deal with fuckboys. Like, nah, now all men are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. It's fucked up. Like, it
Can get weirder. I just washed my hands. That's why they're wet. No.
God, if y'all don't give me my motherfucking money, somebody gonna die.
Straight like that, somebody gonna...
I am a Black American and I absolutely love to travel to the continent of...
This is for the African Americans who think exactly like her, because I know it's not all of you. Whenever you decide to buy a ticket and visit another country, predominantly Africa or the Caribbean, can you please make sure to leave that stereotypical mindset that was inflicted upon you by these white people that oppressed you at the door before you enter? And if you can't do that, simply don't go. Girl went to Africa and someone got injured. Oh my God, someone got injured. Someone's phone got stolen. Oh my God, someone's phone got stolen. Sweetheart, you are from a country where a teenager can go to Walmart and buy a gun. America has the highest number of serial killers. You are from a country where when a white teenager feels depressed, he goes and shoots up a school. You are from a country where people who look exactly like you get murdered in broad daylight with all the evidence to show that they were actually murdered and never get any justice. So please explain to me how you can boldly acknowledge crime or incidents elsewhere, but you can't notice it in your own backyard. So crazy to me how the Western world have conditioned and convinced themselves and the people in their community to believe that crime exists everywhere else apart from the Western world. No, because let me do this again. Did people not die at Ariana Grande's concert in Manchester, England? Did Kim Kardashian not get robbed at gunpoint in Paris? And yet you still only acknowledge that crime exists in Africa? Some of these people are the same ones who will come on social media and make these stereotypical jokes about Africa, about the fact that Africa doesn't have any water. Meanwhile, Michigan don't have none neither. You lot will come on this app and stay shouting about how they live in mud huts and how they live in trees, but will never take a moment to look at the statistics of homelessness in LA and New York. People like you will come on this app and stay preaching and talking about how impoverished and poor and disadvantaged and how sad it is to be African and live in Africa because of how Africa is. Meanwhile, you're getting oppressed in your own country. Believe it or not, it's the same way when some of them go to the Caribbean. And you know, funny enough, same thing happens in Jamaica. Same thing. If you ever travel to Jamaica, just make friends with one of the staff at the hotel and ask them the worst guests who visit, and they will boldly tell you African Americans. And you wonder why some Caribbeans and Africans simply just don't like some of you. Because you lot come here and stay in other people's business and stay talking shit, knocking your cent against somebody else's dollar. You lot can really stay at the land of the free that ain't free. You really can stay there. Nobody's begging you to carry your bag and come. Do you understand? Don't buy tickets. Stay home.
Take me to your fucking home.
You know, black people.
No, not one of them. No, not one of them. No, not one of them. Play with that bias.
You need to leave. No way of winning. If in their eyes, you'll always be a dumb fool. There's really no way of winning. If in their eyes, you'll always be a dumb fool.
I've been eating that black lady up who said the hood people make her anxious. Can I just say, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I'm going to say that I don't believe she meant black people that are specifically from the hood. Like, if she found out a black person isn't from the suburbs, she would be like, get away from me. I don't think she meant that. I think she meant crash dummies. And she just associated crash dummies to the hood and the ghetto. And not all crash dummies come from the projects. I came from the projects. I'm not a crash dummy. But I tell you what, it's one reason why I don't go out. Because crash dummies make me anxious too. And we know that when you in these clubs, who in the club with us? People that look like us. So I think she just associated, like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I think she just associated crash dummies with the word hood. And black people associated the word hood with black people.
I don't understand. You said you never leave. You told me that you'd be there, but you're lying again to me. You're always on my mind, and when it's late at night, I think of what you're doing. Do you think of me sometimes? And when
Let me see you. Check that
Down, make it wiggle down. Left ass chick, right chick down.
Glaze or the chocolate?
I want the glaze. You know I don't mess with chocolate. Like, I don't deal with no chocolate. I don't care what it is and when it is. I don't like no chocolate. No, I'm okay.
That's not the most interesting thing to me at all. We should really do some research between the pipeline of black men influencers or content creators who are popular and deemed funny, even if they're not comedians. But like at first they start out funny and genuine and everyone loves them because they seem to be a genuine guy, like King Batch or whatever. And then slowly, little by little, they start promoting and perpetuating like stereotypes that are harmful to the black community. Like, until that becomes their entire personality. Because it would be tragic if people start basically associating Kai Cenat's kind of like content with King Batch's, because no one likes King Batch's content. Going back to the prior statement, however, I can tell you for sure that even though I never went out of my way to see Kai Cenat, whenever I saw him, I never knew that he was Caribbean. I never knew that he was in fact Haitian. His father being Haitian and his mother being from Trinidad. Out of all the times I've seen Kai Cenat on my For You page, I have never once seen him promote Haitian culture as something he's directly part of. I've always seen him dibble-dabble in other people's cultures, and when I saw him talk about Haitian culture, I would assume that he was not Haitian himself. Because everything he seems to know about certain cultures is very limited and probably on a surface level, and while we can blame the parents or whatever, he's a grown man with money and resources. He can learn if he wanted to. So that being said, for a guy who dibble-dabbles in other people's culture and seems to be disconnected from his own two Caribbean cultures, he seems to have a lot of opinions about a culture that he consistently takes advantage of every day. And when we're talking about African American culture, what do you think we're talking about? We're talking about everything, right? Look at the clothes he wears. Look at how he talks. Look at his hair. Look at the people he's invited on his stream. You say African Americans have no culture, yet your styles come from them. You say African Americans have no culture, yet your favorite artists and musicians are African American. Your favorite genres of music was probably started by a black man in America, an African American. And while I'm not African American, so this is not going to hit me nearly as hard as it hits them, because they constantly have to deal with these anti-black remarks from other people, including other black people like Kai Cenat. I'm just going to say that I'm not going to let the nigga that knows nothing about his culture define what other cultures are. You want to scream and shout that African Americans have no culture? What's Haitian culture? What's Trinidadian culture? Like, you don't know anything about your culture either, nigga. You don't have the bandwidth to have this conversation.
And I don't understand, baby, why can't you?
Why is it that when 50 Cent got shot and he made that song and he wore it as a badge of honor, he was big tough guy, big rap mogul, but Megan Thee Stallion got shot and released a diss track and her nigga is in jail and she done fought that case and beat it and everybody's treating it like a character flaw.
Okay, before you say black don't crack, let me just tell you 3 things that every single person should be doing for their skin to make it look better longer. I'm 46. At night, retinol. It helps with smoothing, discoloration, fine lines, wrinkles, collagen, and elastin production, and it's pretty much good for everyone. During the day, a vitamin C firms, even skin tone. It's gonna protect you from free radical damage. I don't care who you are, where you live, if it's raining, snowing, it's sunny, wintertime, just going to the mailbox. You need sunscreen. It's gonna keep you from getting discoloration, fine lines, wrinkles, all that stuff. There's no filter here. It's just the
Let me see you. Make it wiggle down.
Drop them drawers. Denzel. Denzel? Look, lady, I just want to die. Drop them drawers.
Three reasons why women love black men. I have history dating all ethnicities, all races, and I can assure you that most women do find black men intriguing, especially if you are attractive. Now, the first reason why they actually love and sometimes prefer black men is because black men usually tend to be more dominant. Dominant characteristics equates to more masculinity, and more masculinity is more attractive to a vast majority of women. Number 2, black men usually showcase high amounts of sex appeal. Sex appeal is anything that makes you more sexually attractive. So this can be your physique, this can be tattoos, this can be jewelry, this can be your jawline. Black men overall just tend to showcase more of those traits naturally, thus giving them a natural amount of sex appeal and swag, as they call it, which also is basically like confidence and dominance. Now, we're all thinking it, I know you're thinking it, and that is the BBC stereotype. Even if a woman doesn't usually prefer black men, I found that interracially, some women will still experiment with the black man only because of the BBC stereotype. And if you don't know what BBC means, do a quick Google search, but don't go to images. Now, these are some reasons why women tend to prefer black men. However, a lot of these are stereotypes, keep in mind, and a lot of these could play into more deeper problems of fetishes, but this is just my experience. For more juicy content, be sure to check the Patreon link within my...
It's too many bad biddies. This one light skin pretty. This one dark and thick. I'm in the spot and I still got the blicky. This one look like Jasmine. This one thick like Amber. This one skinny like Ashley. Okay, look at little shit with the fatty. Get
it too
And I am gonna fuck you good, but you're earning a
You noticed this, but there's a new black girl follow train going on and I'm hopping on it. So I learned yesterday that we can max out how many people we follow at 10,000. Well, I realized I have 8,614 people that I can follow, and I want to max that out. So go ahead and follow me. I'm going to follow you back. And if you have a business, I'm also going to look on your page, show some love to your content about your business, and repost 1 or 2 of your videos that talk about what you are offering or what you do, because I want to help us to elevate in 2024. So let's hop on this train, but not only just hop on the train, let's help each other grow in what we're trying to do for our positive impact on the world.
When I look at you, I say
that black Australian girls just walk around going, ah, the ghetto? I need to know. This is scientific research. Please let me know. Australian black.
And I hope I'm not sounding too desperate. I need love and affection, love.
Little white men from the United States scurry to me like rats.
Hold on, bitch. Look, turn my head. Move my hair out the way, bitch. What was...
One of these hoes, they on that jerk shit. Yeah, bitch, you cool, but you ain't better than a perk.
Whitey.
Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Any girl that look good in them straight back braids, you know the little dookie straights? Yeah, she's a goddess because, babe, I would look experimental if I tried that. Like, no.
5'2"?
Absolutely not. 5'4". 5'3". 5'3".
Kevin?
5'2.5". I'm 5'2". 5'2".
Let's try to tell the truth.
Yeah.
This is really interesting because this comment assumes that being black and mixed are mutually exclusive, meaning that you can't be both. I am quite obviously black. I don't think that needs a further explanation. And like most African Americans, both of my parents have mixed race ancestry. My mom more so than my dad. She's actually from one of the first mixed race families in America. If you're interested, Google the Proctor family from Southern Maryland. So yes, I'm black. And yes, I have mixed race ancestry.
Guys be like, black girls do too much. And we do. We do the most because we is the most popular, the most hated, the ones with the most booty, the most melanin. Call us some.
All your girls are bad. You took my heart, and my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration.
I'm a black girl. Of course I'm staying up till dang on midnight to do my hair. I'm a black girl. Of course I burnt myself with this hot comb. Duh. I'm a black girl. Of course I've been seeing these kids my whole life because they ain't never changed the bottle. I'm a black girl. Of course my bathroom looks like this after I'm done doing my hair. I'm a black girl. Of course I look like this. I'm a black girl. Of course my hair is so thick it's hard for me to make a part. I'm a black girl. Of course I'm finna go to bed, but not before I wrap this hair.
I want to know if that man hates you. Literally just play We're Not Really Strangers. The game, buy it right now. I will not seriously date someone until we play that game. That's my new rule, okay? So this time last year, I was dating like this guy or whatever, and we played that game. One of the questions were, what's the first thing you noticed about me on our first date? You know, when I walked in, yes. He said, your silver jewelry. Not my eyes, not my smile, heck, my legs, I don't know. But my silver jewelry. Like, he could have said my kneecaps. He could have said my elbows that he liked. I don't even think he was referencing our first date. I think like that, in that moment of us playing the game, he was like, oh, what can I say? I continued to date him for 2 months after that, and that was my fault. Because at this point, you have to realize it's going to be Mr. Big or it's going to be Aiden. I want Aiden. But play it at your own risk because it can hurt your feelings. You will quickly realize if that man does not like you because he'll get so uncomfortable. There were some questions that were like genuinely good questions. He was like, these are kind of really deep. Like, I'm like, sir, we've already communicated and established that we're exclusively dating. Why do you have a problem with deep and serious questions? What are we doing here? On the other side of me, I feel like he was also just being genuinely dumb. Like, he low-key was like not the little, like not all the way there. So I feel he's like, silver jewelry.
I just wanna show you how much I
don't think that black Australian girls just walk around going, ah, the ghetto. I need to know. This is scientific research. Please let me know. Australian black.
Okay, so I've been seeing this trend on TikTok called I'm black, but I'm scared to admit. And nigga, I'm not scared to admit it. I'ma say it. So a lot of black people on TikTok came out and said they're afraid of ghetto or hood people, aka fucking crash outs. Originally, when I heard this, it made sense to me in my head, but niggas are catching backlash for even saying this. What I don't understand is gang's been prominent in the African American community since the fucking 90s. We have little niggas doing some shit called hood maxing. We have niggas on the way to parties listening to Baby Kia with a ski mask on top of their face with yellow ass eyes. Nigga, of course I'm gonna be fucking afraid of you. You look like a damn demon. I'll be the one to say it. Growing up, I used to be afraid of these crash out ass niggas too because they're fucking unpredictable. One day I'm getting a haircut, I see a black ass nigga walking to the barber shop, skin tone 1, wife beater, dread bob. Nigga look like Kofi Kingston. Nigga seen my 7-year-old self, walked up to me and said, yo, get the fuck out the chair, it's my cut. Bro, when I tell you my heart dropped to my ass, I had nothing else to say. I'm about to get out the chair. This nigga say, yo, chill out, bro. I'm just fucking with you. Bro, what are you fucking with me for? I'm 7, you're 20. I don't fucking know you. I think the moral of the story is black people aren't afraid of other black people. Nigga, we just don't fuck with crash out. Who does?
I'm not mad. I'm just passionate. I'm an Aries woman. Of course I expect for you to contact me even though I blocked you and I don't want to ever see you again. I'm an Aries woman. Of course I'm nonchalant. I'm an Aries woman. Of course I do things impulsively and then I later regret it. I'm an Aries woman. Of course I'm joking. I just have a dark sense of humor. I'm an Aries woman. Of course we're bossy, but we like to be told what to do. I'm an Aries woman. Of course we're going to say what everyone is thinking but doesn't feel comfortable saying. I'm an Aries woman. Of course you can't talk me out of my decision. I'm an Aries woman. Of course I'm giving you the silent treatment because you pissed me off. I'm an Aries woman. Of course we're popular and everyone loves us.
I see you in the city, maybe close to sitting through the know you with me. Maybe my best friend just saying know you with me. If I can feel it.
Make the pretty girl.
Spread.
You're not even helping me anymore, for real.
I am, I'm feeding you.